social justice isn't about coming and giving a solution to a group. It's more about working with the community and seeing how your expertise can be lended to what they already want to do.
If there's any way that, we can amplify the things that work, engineer more of those solutions naturally into the system so that it helps more people, that would definitely be a win. What I really want to do is inspire them to use their engineering skill set to make the world a better place. Make something that will make someone's life easier, better, safer. Do something with all this power that you have as an engineer to make the world a better place.
Graduate research is definitely one of the most challenging things you can do. I would say that it overlaps with a time in your life that you are changing as a person. And so there are going to be challenging moments.
Of course, it was difficult along the way. It was not always easy. It was always very exciting, but it was challenging too. I remember finding some of my classes really hard, particularly in graduate school, and being afraid maybe that computer science wasn't for me.
I think I feel self-doubt very often. I'm always worried that I'm not as smart as my peers, that I'm not working as hard. But I think having people around me to give me a reality check is always nice. There are always times, especially this summer, like doing research that I have never done before, where I feel a little overwhelmed, I'm not sure what I'm doing, and I feel underqualified. But I think you really just have to dive headfirst into what you're doing, and you have to really trust yourself and trust your mentors to tell you what to do.
Understanding why it is that you entered in the first place to get this degree, and understanding, who you are as a person can really help you during those moments that you have low lows. Everyone has them. All you ever learn in your PhD and research career is that you can have hypotheses, you can have well-designed experiments, and many things fail, and you have to learn how to pivot. And so kind of that first experience of many things going wrong can lead you to feel really bad, but understanding that that's not a reflection on you. The work is the work, and you are who you are. Understanding that meaning in life and who you are can really help you during those moments. Success will come along the way, but really what you should draw meaning from is what really matters to you.
And a lot of the tips that I give students have to do with perseverance. So one tip that I often give is the worst they can do is say no, which means apply. Go out there, be bold, take the initiative. The worst they're gonna do is say no to you, which really isn't that bad. The other advice that I tend to give students is try again. But sometimes students don't know that. They don't know that, again, the worst they can do is say no, and that you can apply and apply and apply again and again and again until you get that thing that you really want.
It's very important to ask for help, to go to office hours, to talk to your professors, to say what is working, what's not working. There's many faculty that are very willing to help, the faculty and the TAs. Finding students is a very organic process for me because students find me. I don't necessarily go and look for students, and I believe that they find me because of this shared interest on making an impact.
I think part of the reason I ended up doing a PhD in civil engineering is because of my advisor who I met, Dr. Guzman. And Dr. Guzman laid out all the information I needed to understand what it would mean to get my PhD and the type of work I would do afterwards. And that's where I got really excited connecting the biochemistry information to water resource engineering. And I learned that water resource engineering could be the pivotal place where I tie everything together, where I tie together my water chemistry background, where I tie together the biochemistry, and where I do something that really helps the community and helps people.